Hi guys, so the tutorial for today, and I apologize for my voice, I am sick, is a purple eyeshadow and with a nice frosty lip, and it's an everyday kind of look that you guys can wear. I hope that you like it. Please subscribe, tell your friends, and I'm going to try and heal up my voice so we can make more tutorials. Alright, bye guys. So we're going to start by applying the NYX in Lilac Pearl. I don't know if that can focus. And we're just going to apply it with a fluffy brush. We're going to go right up into the corners. We're then going to put on some Ben Nye in Royal Purple. So I don't know if you guys see that. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous purple. So we're going to bring that up. We're going to try and get it not too much on the lid. We're then going to add, after you've blended all the way through and you can layer it, I've layered it once more, I'm using the quad called Drama from e.l.f. It's just a 4-pack, and I'm using the black, and we're going to just define the crease. We're then going to add some of the Coral Sandy Beach. It's actually a blush, and it's by Jordana. We're just going to put that right after the purple here, just to kind of brighten it up a little bit. We're then going to go ahead and put some liner and some mascara, so I'll be back after that. Now I'm going to put the Aima by Lisoitier on the inside of the eye. We're now just going to clean up around the eye with the baby wipes. A couple finishing touches, a little bit of shimmer right underneath the eyebrow, right at the end of the eye. And we're also going to take some of that royal purple and... Alright, so I always start with my Gosh Velvet Touch Primer, so I've already put that all over my face, and the foundation that I'm going to use is a mixture of La Roche-Posay and Terre. This is Ivoire, or Ivory in English, and I also have some Natural Effects water-based foundation in M40. Now, because I am just kind of getting lighter again because I went away for Christmas, so my mom bought us all a trip for Mexico, which was totally awesome. This is a Body Shop foundation, and unfortunately I don't really have the color. I think it's 2E60, but it's really dark and I mix it together. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I mix this just on my hand. I do use a foundation brush. I find that the application is nicer. And you're going to see my foundation is really, really, really thick, but this is what gives me that flawless look, because as you guys can see, I don't really have that nice of skin, but I get comments on my skin all the time. So we're going to do this. We're then going to put some concealer. I'm using the Starry Eyes. And I always kind of place it in a nice triangle. You guys are going to see this. That's how I put my concealer on. And we're just going to blend this out. And you can do layering as well with your concealer. I'm really dark underneath, so I'll normally start with that, and then I'll move on to my next concealer. I'm using the e.l.f. Corrective Concealer Palette. So it's like this has got 4 colors, just so that you guys can see. So I'm going to be using the first one and the last one and a little bit of that pink one, just to kind of eliminate on how dark I am underneath. So always going into that V format because we're still wet and you can see that there's some shine, we're going to go and set that powder, or set it with powder. And I just put it on a sponge and I dab the powder. For the rest of my face, I'm using these Wattier Thème Infini in Dune. And I'm just going to set all of that foundation in. Now here's the thing, I don't want to go too far around down here because I still want to look healthy, not too matte. Now I'm using the e.l.f. bronzing powder in Warm Tan, and just a nice fluffy brush. I like to kind of squeeze it a little bit so I can get more control, and we're just going to contour those cheeks, and you guys can see how instantly it just kind of pops them up a little bit, and it's adding life to my sick skin. So you want to go underneath the chin, especially if you haven't properly blended out. So you're going to blend, blend, blend on the nose, anywhere with the sun. We're going to bring back that coral sandy beach. Coral and purple is not something that generally would go together, but with this look, I find it just makes it summery. And lips, I'm using a primer right now by these Wattier. We're then going to put some lip liner on. This is Natural by NYX. I always fill in the corners too. We're then going to put on the color Strawberry Mouth by NYX. And yes, it is a very bright pink, but I'm going to tone it down with a nice frosty gloss. The gloss I'm using is Frosted Beige by NYX, and it's a gorgeous frosty color. Now we're using the color Spotlight. This is from e.l.f. It's a kind of soft frosty cream color, and I always put it just on top of my cheekbones. This is good for anybody that wants to look like they've got, you know, higher cheekbones or younger skin. This can really help with that. And with my hair down and not in a ponytail anymore, this is the finished product. So I hope you guys learned a lot, and subscribe, ask comments, and if you want to see something a little bit more wild, I did a Rockstar eyeshadow application a couple of weeks back, and it's awesome. It's got sparkles, it's got color, it's really, really fun. So to give you a finished product review, these are the eyes. We got a nice pouty pink mouth, and that's it. Overall, it's really clean, it's nice, and it's good for every day, especially if you like the color purple. So I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!